With fashion season ultimately coming to a close, Paris Fashion Week, featuring iconic and creative fashion houses like Schiaparelli, Dior, Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent, Balmain, Valentino, Chanel, Mugler, to mention but a few, was live in the city of love, Paris, France. And while we were on the lookout for artistic creations when it came to the runway shows, we still were on the lookout for the best celebrity fashions. Now, while some of our faves slayed the house down in their best fashions, others just looked like they needed to be sent back home. So here are the top 10 worst celebrities at Paris Fashion Week 2025. Take a look. First up on our worst dress list, we have the model and TV host Heidi Klum. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Vetements fashion show, she had on this fully sheer long dress by Vetements. And starting out with this look is really just something, but I really just wanted to get this look out of the way because Heidi, she looks like Boo Boo the Fool in this look, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know it's Fashion Week and the girlies want to really use this avenue to really just go wild and crazy, but there's just a level of taste that this look was lacking for me, and that was a no-no for me. I mean, it's a fully sheer dress, nothing was really left to our imagination, it really was just out there for everyone to see. And while this look just felt so unnecessary, it also just felt very attention-seeking if we're being honest. I mean, what was the reason? What was the message behind the look? Because a sheer dress and some panty really isn't doing anything for me, especially for Paris Fashion Week. I mean, her hair, it also just looked super thirsty, really unstyled. And the grills that we see on her teeth, it just looked like she was trying so hard to be hippie, but let's be honest, this was one failed attempt to be that. Overall, let's just say that this look was a choice, a diabolical one at that, and so it definitely has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the Brat Summer superstar Charli XCX, and for Paris Fashion Week at the Saint Laurent fashion show, she had on this wine red sweater top and a pair of peach shorts by Saint Laurent, and the fact that she chose to wear this look out for Fashion Week, that was another level of craziness that I just did not expect from her, and that in itself was a no-no for me. Now, first of all, yes, I know that the fashion houses provide the outfit for the function when it comes to like the talent and the celebrities, but the fact that they've sent her out in a random sweater and what appears to be one half of like a sleepwear set, that really was just mind-boggling to me. I mean, this looking on itself, it just looked really basic, very cheap, very tacky. And for Paris Fashion Week, what were they even thinking sending her out like this? I mean, this was just giving me very, I'm about to go run some errands, but my crush might be watching. So I'm just going to throw on some heels and like a pair of glasses so he really doesn't clock that I look a hot boo-boo mess. But guess what, Charli? You still look a hot, blithering boo-boo mess. Overall, this outfit I would say was ugly and very ridiculous. And so this look, it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the stunningly gorgeous Sophie Turner. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Louis Vuitton fashion show, she had on this black leather and wool top and a black wool mini skirt by Louis Vuitton. And she was styled by the incredible Emma Jade Morrison. And I just really didn't care for this look just because of how ridiculous it just made her look for Fashion Week. I mean, I know I said Fashion Week is the place to really just experiment and go crazy when it comes to like the silhouette, but it definitely just gets to a point where it can start to look a bit crazy and very impractical, and that was my exact same sentiment about this look on Sophie. Now, more than anything, this just looks like a costume to me. I mean, this was giving me very superhero. It definitely looks like she was ready to fly away any moment from now, just with the top looking like it had wings, and that was a bit weird for me. It also just looks like this top on her was kind of overwhelming just because of how dramatic it was. It definitely looks like the look was wearing her and not the other way around, and that is always just going to be a no-no for me in my books. Now, the boots, it just felt really clunky. The look felt stiff and heavy, and let's just say visually, this look just felt like it was more suited for like a Halloween party as opposed to like Paris Fashion Week. So yeah, this look by Sophie, I'm afraid it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the gorgeous Anya Taylor-Joy. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Dior fashion show, she had on this white waistcoat, a checkered mini skirt, and a matching cape jacket by Dior, and she was styled by the incredible Ryan Hastings. And I just think that the way this look just came together, it was rather disappointing, and I just feel like the pieces, it just did not quite work well together in terms of like styling. Now, first of all, I just didn't love this white and black micro checkered pattern that we see on the fabric. It just did not look the most expensive to me. It definitely looked like a cheap school uniform from like an African boarding school, and that was already just throwing me all the way off. I also didn't love this cape jacket that we see on her. I just feel like maybe like a full trench jacket would have just been more suitable, or even just taking the jacket off entirely would have just maybe saved this look for me, because this jacket, it just looked so slouchy, so droopy, and it just made this look feel more like a costume to me, and that was a no-no for me. I mean, this jacket just needed to go because it really just did nothing for the look. So yeah, this look by Anya Taylor-Joy, it definitely has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the beautiful songbird Demi Lovato. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Andy Muller fashion show, she had on this black sheer top, a long black taffeta skirt, and a black trench jacket by Andy Muller. And I definitely have questions. I mean, she is rich and I'm sure she owns a mirror. So what even is this look, and how did she think that this was going to be a good idea to show up to Paris Fashion Week looking like this? I don't know, maybe the concept was tartat couture, because it just would have made all the sense if that was the case, because this look right here just did not give me anything positive visually, and that was a no-no for me. I mean, the top, that looks really wonky, really worn out. It literally looks like it was hanging on for dear life. The skirt, that was crinkly, that was crumpled, and this jacket, I'm guessing they were trying to hide the mess that was the look, and so they just threw on the jacket, if we're being honest. Now, this wet hair on her, it just looks like she was possessed by an unclean spirit, and I don't know, I'm just really scared. I mean, I really don't want to get into this look even more because I just might be haunted after this. So yeah, this look by Demi, it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the stunning, the super cutesy Jenna Ortega. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Givenchy fashion show, she had on this wine burgundy sheer long dress by Givenchy. And the first thing I really just noticed about this look was how incomplete it looked. It felt really unfinished, and it just left a little more to be desired for me. I mean, it just felt like the frills that we see at the upper part of this dress, it needed to be extended down to the bottom of the dress to make it feel more balanced. I mean, it just looks like they ran out of time and they just let her go for Fashion Week looking like this, and it just felt really lacking for me. I also wasn't crazy about the fit of this look, especially where we had the ruffle detailing at the top part of the look. It just felt a bit too saggy, very droopy, and that was a no-no for me. Overall, I just really doubt that they had enough time to really construct this look, and so it felt very unfinished, very lacking, and so this look, it has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the super handsome, the super sexy Jonathan Bailey. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Dior fashion show, he had on this blue sweater, a pair of denim pants, and a sky blue inner shirt by Dior. And go Jonathan, give us absolutely nothing with this look. I mean, you cannot deny that Jonathan is a good looking man, and I almost was distracted by that good lookingness. But I really just had to take a moment and be realistic about this look, because when it came down to this outfit, this just did not do anything for me. I mean, this was one basic look for Paris Fashion Week. It was bland, it was boring, it was regular schmegular. And for Paris Fashion Week, this look just did not stand out to me in any way, shape or form. I mean, he definitely was giving me I am a substitute teacher for like elementary school, and it just wasn't a good look for Jonathan. Now, maybe a jacket would have really saved this look, but this sweater that we see over that shirt, I'm sorry, it just did not look the best. Overall, I'm just gonna say, Jonathan, stop relying on that beauty. I want to see the fashion, I want to see the effort, but unfortunately, this look gave me none of that. So yeah, this look by Jonathan, I'm sorry, it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the sexy, the sultry Amelia Gray. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Saint Laurent fashion show, she had on this red lace midi dress by Saint Laurent. And while I can really just appreciate this color on her because it just felt so stunning, so striking, This dress, this one right here, was a hot boo-boo mess, if we're being honest. I mean, this has to be a joke at this point because the construction of this look, that was really nothing to write home about. Now, first of all, the fit of this dress was way off, especially at the top part of this look. It just looks like a hand-me-down moment, and it absolutely did nothing for her beautiful proportions. I also didn't just love how the lace was used in the construction for the entire look. It just looks like tablecloth. It looked really tacky, really inexpensive, and that too was a no-no for me. I just think that at this point, I just have a vendetta against who was dressing the guest at Saint Laurent because it's clear that they did not know what they were doing because it just looks like one diabolical look, if I'm being honest. Yeah, no, this look flopped really hard, and so it has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the effervescent beauty Lana Del Rey, and for Paris Fashion Week at the Valentino fashion show, she had on this pale brown purple crepe off the shoulder long dress, of course, by Valentino. And I can't lie, this was one slouchy look that we saw at Paris Fashion Week, and I just really couldn't get behind the look. I mean, I just did not love the construction of the dress. It just felt like the way the fabric was draped, that felt really lazy. The bow that we see at the midsection of the dress, that was really ugly. And the addition of this furry-like detailing that we see on the shoulders, it just felt so random. It did absolutely nothing for the look. And yes, that was a no-no for me. I don't know about you, but this was just not a great looking dress, especially for Fashion Week. And if this is what the collection or the aesthetic of the collection is currently giving, I do not want to be a part of that. So yeah, this look by Lana Del Rey just failed to impress. It failed to give anything really substantial, and so it has to be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the gorgeous Emily Ratajkowski. And for Paris Fashion Week at the Loewe fashion show, she had on this red maxi jacket by Loewe, and yeah, I just really didn't love the look. I think it looked really awful, really ill-fitting, and that was quite disappointing for me. Now, the fabric looked so creased, so crumpled, and the styling with the boots, the bag, I just was really just ready for her to reveal into the main look, the main event, but unfortunately, that just never came, and once again, I was disappointed. Overall, this look, just not my cup of tea, and so yeah, it has to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 worst dressed celebrities at Paris Fashion Week 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I surely would be catching you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.